What's up? What's up? What's up? Hope you guys could hear me when it comes to with using a new streaming platform. When it comes to with that, so if you guys could hear me, if you guys could see me too, when it comes to with my podcast and all that good stuff as well. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is James Harris. I'm an integrated wellness, or should I say, an integrated coach, specifically when it comes to with personal growth, or should I say, intimacy, personal growth, and wellness. So when it comes to with that. Sorry for the fast kind of intro to when it comes to with that. And I digress when it comes to with that. So it is good to see all you lovely people. Yes, indeed. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Michelle? What's up, Melinda? Good to see you. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good to see you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And what is up to Michelle? What's up? How are you doing? Hopefully, you guys are doing good and taking care of yourselves and all the other stuff too when it comes to with that. So if you hear any noise when it comes to it on my end, I'm just getting my decks out. So sorry about that as well, and other good stuff too. And it's gonna, today's gonna be a really really short podcast because I really want to just share some things and also just ask you guys opinions about certain stuff when it comes to future content. So I just really want to address that. And for those who are just watching too, big shout out to you guys for watching this live and watching the replay. So, when it comes to with YouTube, and it's just like me and YouTube have like a really complicated relationship. It's just, with the last stuff I do when it comes to with the reactions, live reactions, and I get almost like a warning on my channel too, which is kind of like it's kind of like a shame too. It's kind of like some super villain stuff too when it comes to with that. I'm not sure what's up with that. And when it comes to it's just like, it's nothing against YouTube, but when it comes to with that, it's like they're looking at me like this.
You know you don't fucked up, right?
Yeah, so it's like, what the hell? Like with YouTube, I don't get it. It's just when it comes to it that it's your videos flip when it usually is. It's flipped. What do you mean it's flipped? Like flipped like it's in a different direction or something? I don't get that. Is I'm not sure what you're talking about. Is it in a different direction or something? I'm not sure what's going on. So, hmm, I'll look into that as well. So, hmm, flipped. Oh, flipped. Mirror camera. So when it comes to what's that? Okay, how about now? I'm not sure if it looks better or something. I'm not sure. So hopefully that works. I just switch stuff around when it comes to it. That I'm still getting used to using Restream and everything else. And nothing against Patreon, but just want to try something new when it comes to it. Just chatting with you guys and everything else. So yes, big shout out to all you guys who are here and everything else. And yes, indeed. I hope you guys are doing good though. Seriously. And I was gonna join Ron today too, but I didn't get a message on my Facebook Messenger. So yeah. Oh, the mirror image. Oh, okay. So I kind of switched that back around too when it comes to with that. I didn't know it was in a flipped mirror stuff too. So sorry about that. Still getting used to restream and all that. So trying to really get back to the yeah. I kind of fucked up on that one too. So sorry about that. Let me play a something too when it comes to with that. I am straight out of a comic book.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
So sorry about that. But I digress when it comes to with this podcast. So hopefully I got everything right when it comes to with my camera and microphone and all of this stuff too when it comes to with that. So thank you for mentioning that, Michelle, and I appreciate you too. And for all you guys too who are here as well. So yeah, it's just speaking about with YouTube and everything else, and for anyone who's just watching this live and watching a replay, it's just and I have been having like a complicated relationship. It's nothing bad or anything like that. It's just when it comes to if you get like warnings on your videos for, even trying to be on the guidelines, it's like like you're trying to, listen to all the rules on the platform, but then you get still warning still. It's really worries. So, so yeah, when it comes to it, that I get it. It's happy to see you too, Michelle. Hey, what's up, Cecily? What's good? Thank you for being here. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Good to see you. All you lovely, lovely people here too. Even the people who aren't saying hi, in the background, and those in the shadow realm and all over the world, and all sorts of stuff too when it comes to with that. So I appreciate everyone's support, especially if you guys are waking up in the morning in certain areas in the world, or if you guys are about to go to sleep, which I totally understand that too. So I totally get that. And this is just for people to connect and to have fun and everything else too. And especially like on YouTube. Like again, YouTube has a lot of, guidelines and other stuff. And it's just like, sometimes people want to just have fun, to connect, to react to things, to have discussions, conversations, learn new things, all sorts of stuff too when it comes to with that. And I've been really researching about that too when it comes to with that. And it's just, with Restream and especially just using this kind of platform, I could figure out like how I can really just create more creative content when it comes to not just on YouTube but also on Patreon. So yeah, when it comes to with the pop the balloon stuff too, I was talking to Cecily about this too, and if it's okay for me to say your name, I don't want to put your stuff out there too. And it's just like we did those kind of reaction videos just for people to just to talk about intimacy, relationships, and everything else to get a good laugh and all of those stuff too when it comes to it that. So yeah, and if you guys want to share how you guys are doing too, I'd love to know. Oh, Toy Story 5. Oh, that's cool. You guys saw it. You saw that with your kids, Michelle. That's really cool. So it's good stuff. Good stuff. And with Toy Story too, when it comes to with that, I haven't seen Toy Story since, oh my gosh, probably like the first one. That's like way, way back when I was a kid. When my mom was here, of course, too. It was like a long time ago. So, and after that, I kind of was lost with Toy Story and Disney and stuff. I kind of outgrew it a bit, or a lot of it, I should say. But nothing against Toy Story. If you guys love Toy Story or Disney films, if it's, Frozen, or if it's Hercules, or if it's whichever two, or even Marvel films. I'm a Marvel guy ever since I was a kid. Spider Man, The Avengers, X Men, Blade, you name it. Too. I'm a Marvel guy for life. So when it comes to it, that yeah, shout out to Disney and Marvel and all that. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. You saw it with your son. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Good stuff. Good stuff. So yeah, it's just yeah, getting back to just really sharing too with you guys, and especially when it comes to the pop the balloon stuff too. And I really do miss doing that for you guys. And it's like when it comes to it that, and I just really thinking, and especially when it comes to with just see if you guys like if you guys ever been to my Patreon page, I really just post a lot of um, content there when it comes to with like not just like life coaching stuff that's related to wellness and all that, but also other content too. If you guys, if I can't post it on YouTube, I could just really share it on Patreon too when it comes to with that. And it's just, when it comes to with that, it's just with Patreon is a really cool platform, and it has a lot of creativity you can do too when it comes to with making exclusive platform. I mean, content and other stuff. And I was just really wondering, and for anyone who's just listening, because I was going to share this part last, but I'm just going to share it first. Just let it flow, go with the flow, basically. And it's just like if you guys want me to continue to do the pop the balloon reactions live on my Patreon page, which really be really cool. And you don't have to really pay for a tier too, unless like with the pay tier you get like when it comes to with life coaching, if you guys want like a Reiki session or anything like that too. But when it comes to the exclusive content, when it comes to with just the reaction videos, And especially with the pop the balloon reactions as well, that would be something for anyone who wants to experience with that, or just really having fun with that, because like interactions like that when it comes to with learning about life lessons and relationships and intimacy and all sorts of stuff too. It's really cool to do that. And sometimes like platforms too, there's a lot of restrictions and guidelines, which I get it, but at the same time, if you're just really trying to respect the guidelines, but also to at the same time giving credit where credit's due with the creators, but also doing transformative transformative work, and you still get a warning too. It's like, damn, that's some shit. And it's just with that, so it's kind of like with Patreon, and especially for anyone who's just curious about that, you can really subscribe for free, follow for free if you're on a really tight budget. But if you want to contribute when it comes to with that, it's just with that, it's something, it's your choice too, if you want additional support when it comes to with coaching and other exclusive content and presentations and other videos too when it comes to with that. I have my Patreon page for quite some time, and really just trying to revamp it, redecorate it, all sorts of stuff too when it comes to with that. And yeah, it's just one of those things. And yeah, Patreon is pretty cool actually. They did a lot of um what's the word for it too? Just really thinking about it. They did a lot of updates on it just when it comes to with that. They add a lot of new features and for creators you could do, or even just with people you follow as well. It's really creative. So Patreon has really got their stuff together when it comes to for creators to really just make an income, but also to build a community and an audience. So I'm really going to use that platform too, and not forget about YouTube, of course, just when it comes to with that. But at the same time, it's just with Patreon, I could really just do the pop the balloon kind of reactions with you guys too, if you guys are interested in just doing that, and just really connecting with you guys and having fun, and just really connecting as a community, just learning about stuff and life and all that. So if that's cool with you guys too when it comes to with that, and especially to really just if you want to see more of the pop the balloon kind of reactions and other exclusive reactions we can do on Patreon as well, and just really experience me ooh, I can't speak today, what the fuck, experiment with that too. So yeah, that's something I really want to share with you guys too. But also at the same time, I really want to share something with you guys too when it comes to with just stuff that I've learned recently. And especially, I'm not going to put anyone's name out there out of respect and everything else. And it's just when it comes to with like, like, have you ever like been in a situation where it's just like, that you're a genuine person and you really just do your best to just be, a healthy person. You listen, you're responsible, you're reliable, and you're just really, you do your best to contribute to society and be good to to yourself and to your family, to your loved ones, to your partner. But sometimes too, you kind of like slip up sometimes too when it comes to making mistakes. And and it's just like when it comes to with accountability, it's really good to learn that too. And especially if you really just notice that you made a mistake, if you messed up, or if you lied, or if you when it comes to with anything, it's really good to just really sit with yourself. And that's like I've been learning about embodied listening when it comes to with that. It's like really just sitting with those uncomfortable feelings to where you can really just say, hey, like, oh shit, I really did fuck up. And not to really just beat yourself up when it comes to with that. And especially just really, recognizing that, and especially, you know, um, just, with anything, just living life. And, I know I got a lot to learn when it comes to with life. And it's just with me, I'm just, still 38 years old, and just really continuing to learn and improve, and, connecting with people and all of this stuff too. It's just like, with me being neurodivergent and everything else, it's just still, I got a lot to learn. And sometimes people kind of take that for granted and misunderstood that too. But it's just, when it comes to me just articulating things and trying to really just explain that, I really got to articulate it the best way that I can, unless people get it twisted. And I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings too when it comes to with that. But I digress. I really want to just share this too when it comes to with that. And what's up, Ron? Good to see you. Sorry if I missed your show. I kind of messaged you earlier, like 5 hours ago or 6 hours ago, when it comes to with that, just joining your podcast. But I'll try again next time too, for sure. But it's good to see you, big bro, and I hope you're doing well. And big shout out to you as well. You have an amazing community. You help people on a regular basis, and you're really consistent, really more consistent than I am right now. So big shout out to you, big bro. And yeah, that's really good stuff there. Big shout out to you. So, mm, that's a good point there too. That's why there's an eraser on the end of a pencil. We all make mistakes. Yeah, exactly. We're not perfect. We're not. When it comes to with that, we're not perfect, and we make mistakes, and that's okay. And that's where accountability comes into when it comes to with that. Just acknowledging that we make a mistake, that we fucked up, basically. Kind of like in this clip too, when it comes to with that. Kind of like as you see here.
You know you don't fucked up, right?
Yeah, it's like we fucked up, but when it comes to was just like really just recognizing that and really just not like being defensive or really just being just like in denial about it, just really acknowledging it head on, face to face, bold, you know transparent, being transparent basically when it comes to what that is really powerful. And when it comes to with that, I really acknowledge people who really just do that, because it's not easy. Sometimes we're stuck in our ego, we're stuck in our pride, and sometimes too, it's like, I get it, but at the same time, it's just, if you're defensive about it, if you make a mistake, and people might look at you a certain way like this.
Shut your bitch ass up!
So it's like, okay, when it comes to it that, and yeah, it's, yeah, you love those rebel cards, Ron, definitely for sure. And that's another good way to learn about accountability as well, because there's lessons when it comes to with these cards too. So yeah, definitely, man, 100%. And good point there too you made. So yeah, and big shout out to you, Melinda, for that metaphor too. When it comes to that eraser, and you all make mistakes, that is really good. So when it comes to with that, and just with other stuff too, and if everything else. So that's something I really want to share too with you guys, and especially with me, I make mistakes. I tend to mess up or get caught in a lie or anything like that. But I acknowledge myself and say, hey, maybe when it comes to with that, I acknowledge that I fucked up and I messed up, and it's just when it comes to with that, it's just I'm human, and I make mistakes. I'm not perfect, but I'm not evil when it comes to with that. And just using myself for example too when it comes to with that. So I really want to just share this too for anyone who's just listening and watching this live and watching a replay. It's just like, if you ever been in a situation where you just like you know that you messed up, and you really just like feel that within your nervous system, within your body, it's okay to really just sit with that and really just be accountable and say, hey, especially if you're with like your friend or with your lover, with your partner or with family, and you really just know that she did something wrong, but you really want to acknowledge that from a healthy space. It's really good to do that, and really just doing that, have the courage to do that, face to face, or even just with yourself. It's like, you know, I fucked up and I messed up, and I'm really gonna learn to be better. So when it comes to with that, and really just doing that from a really healthy space of courage and transparency too when it comes to with that, because we know we're not perfect. I'm kind of repeating myself over and over again, but I just really you know no matter what too. Yeah, man, thank you. So are you, man. When it comes to with that, I totally get it. You're cool too, Ron, and everybody else who's watching this live and watched the replay. So I appreciate that, man. And especially to all you guys too who are watching this and everything else. And I'm not trying to look for pity or anything like that. I really want to share this powerful lesson for you guys too, to really just take it, note of it, to really just, if you ever can relate to that as well. So yeah, thank you for saying that. I really do appreciate that, Ron. You're all, so we're all living a human experience. We all do things we shouldn't have, and agree with what you were saying is having accountability is a good life lesson to learn. Yeah, exactly, Michelle. Definitely, definitely. Very powerful life lesson to learn. A good life lesson to learn too. So, 100%, 100%. That is true. That is true. And just when we learn about how we can really just be accountable, but also to really just, sit with that and embody that too when it comes to just learning about how you can really just be accountable for your actions, no matter if you're a man or a woman too. It's just like, hey, I fuck up. I'm just going to learn how to be better and just really continue on. And if you mess up again, just really continue to be better and be better and be better and all that other stuff too when it comes to with that. So, bruh, what the, what's up with the diaper stuff, bruh? Really? I'm gonna play a clip for you, man.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
Bruh, what the hell is that? Oh my gosh. So you guys are amazing. And also too, if you guys want like a rebel card tonight too, just feel free to post your questions in the chat. Because I really just want to chat with you guys for a bit before I go to bed and everything else too. So yeah, let's see what you guys are saying here too. Self forgiveness is very important. Don't dwell too long on it and learning to move on. Dwelling on it can really just be like, you know, can be damaging, and just really moving on, it can really just be powerful too. So yes, exactly, Michelle. Yep, definitely, definitely. hmm Yeah, Ron's always got jokes too. So yeah, that's typical Ron. Shout out to you, man. You're funny. Good stuff, man. But if you guys want like a rebel card tonight or anything else too, feel free to share that too. I'm just all about bringing laughter and joy and powerful lessons at the same time. So again, when it comes to with that, it's just when it comes to with this podcast, like I was saying before, if you guys ever want to see the pop the balloon live streams, I'm gonna probably create that on my Patreon page. Probably this month or next month too. Probably like in the summer, June and July. So it's just when it comes to with that and really just sharing that and everything else. And so it'll be really cool too when it comes to with that. I might even make a post about it too on my YouTube page, in the future. Probably next week actually, when it comes to with that. And but also too at the same time, it's just really cool that, with Patreon and just really learning about it, like, oh, I can really just post exclusive stuff on there too that, I could probably get, that'll get me in trouble on YouTube. I can really just do that on Patreon. So when it comes to with that, it'll be really cool. But right now, too, for all you guys too who are watching this live and watching the replay, if you want a rebel card today, you're more than welcome to post your question in the chat or anything else, wherever that feels comfortable for you. And just really doing that. Sure, of course. I'll definitely do that. So let me pin that. Sure, definitely, Michelle. You got it. See what we got for you tonight, too. So. So, Michelle. So, let me see if I can put my camera on here too. Let me see that. Give me a second. Actually, let me just focus. Yes, it does, Ron. I appreciate that. Thank you. And I'll take note of that as well. Yeah, for sure, Michelle. And just like when it comes to Patreon, like especially like towards my page too, you guys could join for free, or if you want to pay for it too, if you want like exclusive services and access to other content as well. So yeah, definitely, whatever that floats your boat. Michelle. Michelle. Oh. Hmm. You could call me Jay or James. I just put James just because to be more professional, but you can call me Jay. So wherever that floats your boat when it comes to people who actually know me, you can still call me Jay. It's totally cool. Just to let you guys know for anyone who's in the chat. Or James, wherever that floats your boat. If someone calls me James, it's like I'm being interviewed by the IRS and stuff. It's like, the hell? James. But Jay is cool too, for anyone who actually knows me. So just let you know out there for anyone who's listening. So, okay, Michelle. So I got two messages for you when it comes to with your reading. And just like with these messages, you're totally, if it resonates with you, if it doesn't, that's totally fine. I'm just going to really share these messages, and wherever that comes up for you when it comes to with just anything, just feel free to share and express how you feel, and your feelings and opinions and thoughts about it too. So when it comes to with the first message that I have for you is all about creation. So with this message with Gaia, it's really all about creation. So just really taking the time for yourself to really just create anything in your life too, literally and metaphorically too, when it comes to with that. So like with creation, and just like not like creation with life, but also opportunities, or just like with anything too that comes up within your mind, within your body, and just really doing that too when it comes to with this powerful feminine message here too, when it comes to with creation, and just really connecting with that, connecting with the earth too, if you really want to just get that kind of guidance from Gaia too when it comes to with that, or for anyone who's just resonates with this message too, just really connecting with that creative grounded nature, and just really creating opportunities, just literally and metaphorically too, in any kind of category, especially for you, Michelle. And just when it comes to what the next message that I have for you is really all about cycles. So when it comes to with cycles, and kind of like how the seasons are too, just really going through those changes when it comes to with that creation. So if you need to make any changes in your life, wherever that may be, or even just like in general too, wherever that shows up for you in your life, just really making those changes, going through those cycles, and just really doing that, for yourself too, when it comes to with this message from, actually Greek, deities, Gaia and Helios. So when it comes to with these two messages for you, Michelle, just really taking the time for yourself to create and to create new opportunities and anything that comes up for you in your life. And also to really just going through those changes too when it comes to with that, just really taking action to make those changes, going through those cycles and evolution and everything else, and just really doing that for yourself, if that resonates with you too. And also just for addition, when it comes to with your rebel card too. So yeah, Jay sounds better than James. Yeah, I totally get that too. So that's totally cool. I appreciate that. So that's cool. That's cool. And I'm gonna pull a rebel card for you too, Michelle. So when it comes to with that, and so rebel card for Michelle. Let's see. Oh shit. I wonder what this means too. So the rebel card that you got too, Michelle's, and it says, "Stop sleeping so damn much. Wake up. You're missing some cool shit." So it kind of ties into when it comes to with the these two cards also, not to judge you or anything like that. I'm just going with the flow of what I'm feeling. So it's just with that, with creation and with, cycles and just really just wondering like, hey, you're missing out some, you're sleeping too that much and you're missing out on some cool shit basically. So really cool stuff here too for you, Michelle. And yeah, if any of these messages resonate with you, you're more than welcome to share how you feel and your opinions and thoughts about it too. So it's better. It's better not to tell me that. It's better not tell me to eat. Yeah, I totally hear that. Kale, there's nothing wrong with kale too. So yeah, I totally get that. I totally get that. I totally get that. mm, 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 mm. Right. So good stuff. Good stuff. Mm, mm, mm. Nothing wrong with kale, nothing wrong with fruits and veggies. So food is beautiful, especially if it's made from nature too. It's natural, but that's kind of tough nowadays too to find like the natural stuff. But that's funny because I've been sleeping later with the kids being on the summer break. We have been staying up later this week. I am going to put them back in the normal schedule. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm glad that you're doing that for your kids too. So when it comes to it, that's beautiful. And there's nothing wrong with like a summer break. Sometimes if your kids are just doing good in school and they just need a summer break. They would just be kids, run around the sun, playing games, go to arcades, hang out with their friends. Just normal kid stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that too. And even spending time with family and friends, of course, too. So definitely, definitely, I totally get that. And big shout out to all the parents out there who are just there for their kids too, like for you, Ron, and Cecily, and Michelle, and Melinda. Big shout out to all you guys too. Eat eat tacos. Hey, tacos are much better than kale unless you combine that stuff too. So hey, whatever works, right? I'll tell you, whatever works, whatever works. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nice, Michelle. Tacos on Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah, definitely. Hmm. Ron needs a rebel card. Do you want a rebel card, Ron? I'll pull one for you too if you're interested. Because it's getting close to my bedtime and I just really want to hang out with you guys real quick. But hey, this is fun too. So, oh, good night, Melinda. I hope you get some good rest too. So, totally understand that, if you need to get some rest and all that other stuff too. So, definitely. Yeah, likewise, Melinda. You get some good rest. And no diaper on. Well, no. Okay. All right. I'm pulling the card for you, Ron. So, yeah, get ready. Hmm. Y'all are crazy in the chat. Y'all are crazy. Ron better be potty trained. Ruh. Mm. Y'all are something else. You know that? Michelle, I just read what you said there. What the hell? Ruh. Ruh. Mm. Ain't that some shit? All right, Ron. Oh, okay. Okay. This is good. This is good. 4 hours. Dang. That's some dedication to your craft, man. It's 4 hours just being live and helping people. That's really cool. So, Ron, when it comes to with this message, you are talented and fucking amazing. And just when it comes to with this message, the world needs your power, use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit, for your diapers and all that. So, ha, got him.
You mad, bro?
So, all jokes aside, though, too. So, you are talented and fucking amazing, and just always remember that too when it comes to with that. So, when it comes to with that, but the world needs your power, use your voice, and especially when it comes to with that for your platform too. It's really good stuff. But just don't use it for dumb shit, basically too. So, when it comes to with that, and so definitely, then when it comes to with this message, yeah, definitely, man, for sure. You're a really, really genuine person, man. You live to your name too, or you represent your name as well. We're on Unconditional Love Tarot. So if you guys ever, for anyone who's new to my channel, if you guys ever haven't checked out Ron's channel, feel free to do so. He's a really amazing person. So yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. hmm Amen to that. Yes. So hopefully you loved your message, Ron, when it comes to with this podcast and everything else, and all the other good stuff too. So just really want to share that with you and everything else. Of course, of course. Yeah, anytime. Anytime, man. Especially to all you guys too who are watching this live and watching the replay too when it comes to with that. So thank you. Thank you. So, when it comes to with that, I might just pull some cards for the collective. So when it comes to with that, I got everything else what I wanted to share too when it comes to with that. And pull some cards for the collective, or even just I might pull some cards for myself too. Who knows? What you guys want to see? So if you want to pull some cards on, want me to pull some cards on myself, or just for the collective, just feel free to share. Because I'm all out of ideas basically. So when it comes to with that, oh, I remember that too. That's those are the days too, and definitely. Yes, thank you for saying that, Michelle. Big shout out to you as well. If you guys haven't checked out her channel, also, you're more than welcome to do so. It's her channel is awesome as well. So thank you for saying that, Michelle. I appreciate you. Pulled up, bruh. Pulled up your hands, bruh.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
Bruh, what? You got me messed up there. What? All right, cool. All right, I'll pull some cards for the collective. So, just for anyone who's watching this live and watching the replay who's new to my channel, I'll just pull some cards for you guys. If you guys are interested, no pressure. So, just gonna feel that within the universe, connecting with God, connecting with Source. Mm. Mm. Ooh. Oh, wow. This message came up again. Interesting. Interesting. Mm. 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 So let's see. Pull a rebel card here too. Put on the diaper so you don't. Bruh. Bruh. That's wild. Y'all are wild out there. I'm telling you. Y'all are wild out there. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Oof. These some powerful messages that about to share too for the collective. So when it comes to with that, if any, let me see if this works and everything else. There we go. So yeah, when it comes to with these messages, what I'm about to share too, when it comes to for the collective, if any of these messages resonate with you, especially for anyone who's new to my channel and for those who are watching this live and watch the replay, you're more than welcome to share your feelings and opinions and thoughts about any messages I'm about to share too. So with the first one is really all about self-esteem and just really connecting with your inner confidence basically too when it comes to with this message. And if you are just going through any kind of challenges, wherever that may be in your life too, however it shows up, just really taking the time for yourself to really just connecting with your confidence and really just connecting with that can help you to really just bring you some reassurance and some confidence and really just connecting with your self-esteem and just really doing that from a healthy space of appreciation and connecting with that too when it comes to with who you are as a person. And just really with the next message to really just take the time for yourself to really just facing your fears and really just not facing your fears but also understanding them too when it comes to with that. And sometimes fear maybe can really just be an acronym for face everything and run, or you know face everything and rise. So it's kind of like with that, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right too, but when it comes to fear, it's really good to take action to really just understand that and to really just to understand that to where you can really just take the necessary actions to really just to you know to do what needs to be done next when it comes to it, that face everything and run, or face everything and rise basically too when it comes to with this message. I'm not sure if you can see it with the glow here too, but just when it comes to with this message, when it comes to fear, if you guys could see it, just really taking the time for yourself to really just say, hey, maybe, you know, I need to, when it comes to with accountability, I was talking about, face everything and run. When it comes to it, that being the denial, defensive, or just really face everything and rise, just really learning about accountability and to really just not be so hard on yourself and to really just learn to be a better person, to really just learn from your mistakes and all that too, when it comes to with that. And of course, too, when it comes to with the next message, with the rebel cards, and it says, what the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here the fuck it is. So, and this kind of really connects with me too when it comes to with this message, on a personal note as well, when it comes to with this message, and especially for anyone who's resonates with this too, if you've got stuff that you need to do when it comes to with that, with your responsibilities and other things too. It's just like, a powerful message, in your face when it comes to with that. It's just like, what the hell are you waiting for? It's just like, get that done. The world needs your talents, your gifts, and everything else when it comes to with this message. And if you're waiting for a fucking sign, well, here it fucking is when it comes to with this message. So really powerful stuff here too when it comes to with that. And you know, yeah, exactly. It's powerful stuff here too. That reading builds on my personal reading. That's powerful. Thank you so much for the readings, Jay. Your readings are always. Oh, you're welcome. And Michelle, and thank you for saying that too. And I just go with the flow. It's like, I don't think it, I just let it be. Just go with the flow. Let it flow naturally like a river, like water. And just really doing that too when it comes to with that. So yeah, like with these, three messages too, when it comes to with that, just really, connecting with your self-esteem, your inner confidence to help you to really just get that reassurance, when it comes to with yourself, and really just doing that, in a powerful way, whether you're a man or a woman too, when it comes to with this message, and just really taking the time for yourself to really just facing those fears too, when it comes to with anything, like, if you want to be in denial about stuff too, just, face, you know, face everything and run, or face everything and rise, when it comes to taking accountability and respond to where you can really just take the healthy actions to really just doing that when it comes to it just rising and to learn and to other stuff too when it comes to with that when it comes to with this message. And also too when it comes to with that when it comes to with this message, it's like, what the hell are you waiting for when it comes to with this rebel card? And sometimes with the rebel cards are funny, but they're also straight in your face, beat around the bush and all that too when it comes to with that. And it's just like if you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. So when it comes to with that. And yeah, it's really powerful stuff here too when it comes to with that. It's Shelby. What's up, Shelby? Good to see you. And I hope you're doing well and everything else. And I was about to wrap it up here too when it comes to with that. So yeah, I appreciate you for just being here. And especially I know you're a busy woman, you're a busy person and everything else, but I really do appreciate you. And I miss, connect with all of you guys too when it comes to with that. So big shout out to Shelby, to Michelle, to her sister, Melinda, Ron, Cecily, anyone who's watching this live and watched our replay too when it comes to with that. I really do appreciate you guys too. So yeah, definitely. It's like face everything and rise. Very powerful words too to remember as well. And like with fear. So it's like, hey, if you want to face everything and rise, that's a really powerful start to really just getting stuff done. But if you want to be in denial about shit, it's like you face everything and run. It's like, you don't want to just deal with it. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, really powerful stuff you shared. You shared, Michelle. Definitely, definitely, for sure. Hmm. Yeah, definitely. So, with that being said, when it comes to with that, I think that's about it. Basically, what I'm about to say too. When it comes to with that, he says, "I'm late. My phone went dead during Ron's chat. It charged enough." Oh, I'm sorry about your phone died too. So, but it's good to see you though, Shelby. I really do miss connecting with you and everything else. And yeah, it's just when it comes to with that, I really do miss connecting with you and all you guys too when it comes to with that. I'll try to be more consistent with my podcast and videos. I've been really just, in the drawing board and also too at the same time just living life off of social media sometimes too because it can really just be draining, be on social media all the time too. So definitely, I appreciate you guys' support and everything else too. Shelby, it's almost time for work on Halloween decorations. Halloween decorations, yeah, for sure. Shout out to the people who love Halloween too. I love Halloween. I can dress up as Blade or anybody else too. So definitely, definitely. Mm. Women run faster than men who dress up and bruh. I can't with you, man.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
I can't with you, man. So, bruh, with that being said, I'm done. But that's a true thing too. Women are amazing, and shout out to all the women out there who are subscribed to my channel too, and the men, of course, too. So, with what Ron said too, it kind of really it threw me off too. So, not threw me off, but it just made me laugh. So, you know, when it comes to it, that and oh, hopefully your roof installment goes well too, Shelby. But yeah, I hope your new installment with your roof goes well next week. So big shout out to you for that. That's really cool stuff that when it comes to with your roof, Shelby. So with that being said, I'm gonna probably wrap it up and probably just go to bed too. I'm getting sleepy. It's almost 11 a.m. p.m. So I really want to send a big shout out to all the people who are subscribed to this channel. Ron and Michelle, all the moderators who are watching this live and watching the replay, to all the new people who are watching this too. Big shout out to you guys as well. And yeah, like when it comes to like with the pop-up balloon stuff too, I'm gonna probably, make some post about it on my YouTube page too if you guys want to see more of that. And especially like on exclusive platforms on Patreon. I can with Restream, I can really just go do some podcasts on Restream too, go live there on my Patreon page, which is really cool. So I'm looking forward to that if I can experiment with that, do some pop the balloon reactions when it comes to it and other reactions without worrying about with YouTube's guidelines if I'm getting like another warning too. I don't really don't want to because I had this channel for a long time and I intend to really just keep it, as safe as possible too when it comes to with that. But I'm still gonna upload videos and reaction videos too when it comes to with that and other videos too. So but yeah, I thank you guys for watching. Again, if you guys want to reach out to me, you're more than welcome to reach out to me on social media, Instagram particularly too, when it comes to with that. And yeah, I thank you guys for watching. Big shout out to all you guys who are watching and listening and all that beautiful stuff too, supporting as well. And I want to play another clip before I go too. So with the late Bernie Mac said too, when it comes to with this clip, it really just hits home, in so many ways too. So here we go.
People don't like how you be yourself. Fuck them. Fuck them up against the wall. Wear handcuffs on and crazy glue on their lips. That's all you do.
That's all you do. So when it comes to with that, and if people give you any kind of crap for any kind of reason, and you're a genuine person and you need to protect yourself, always remember this quote from The Rock.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Or should I say, tell them to, when it comes to it, that if people are giving you any kind of crap for any kind of reason, like this.
Shut your bitch ass up.
So with that being said, when it comes to with that, I thank you guys for watching. I'm looking forward to connect with you guys too when it comes to with that and everything else. Yes, anytime, Shelby. Shout out to you. You're welcome, Shelby. Anytime. Look, I'll look into it after I live and set up. Oh yeah, take your time. It's all good when it comes to with that. So I'm gonna make a post about it, really, really soon too when it comes to it. If you guys want to see like Pot the Balloon stuff on Patreon as well, will be really cool. Something to for the audience to be entertained and to really just learn from too when it comes to with that. So yeah, definitely. You guys take care. You guys have a beautiful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, a good start or end to your day too, wherever you are in the world too, when it comes to with that. And so I am about to leave. You guys take care, or should I say go to bed? So yeah, exactly. I'll play that again too when it comes to with those clips. So yeah, rest in peace to Bernie Mac. So if you guys ever want some words of encouragement from the late Bernie Mac, here's this clip right here.
People don't like how you be yourself. Fuck them. Fuck them up against the wall. Wear handcuffs on and crazy glue on their lips. That's all you do.
And it's all you do. And if people give you any kind of crap for any kind of reason, and if you're a genuine person and they're just sending you some kind of toxic bullshit or unhealthy bullshit towards you, just tell them this when it comes to this clip.
Shut your bitch ass up.
So hey, with that being said, I am about to call it a day. You guys take care. Much love. Many blessings. Mm-mm-mm.